How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And it's September, and we're doing a pumpkin beer. What is this, like way out of pumpkin season? All the pumpkin beers are supposed to be gone by now. Because why would you ever come out with pumpkin beers that would come out closer to October? Anyway, yes, we're doing a pumpkin beer way later than we've done all our other pumpkin reviews this year because it's not August. Anyway, today we are going to be doing a pumpkin ale from Schlafly. I actually don't know how you say that. I don't know if it's Schlafly, Schlafly, or whatever, but I'm going to say Schlafly, so there you go. Anyway, Schlafly pumpkin ale brewed with pumpkin and with spices added, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. All your typical flavors you're going to get from your pumpkin and pumpkin beers. And yeah, pretty pumped about having this. Never had it before. Huge Schlafly fan, so expecting big things. As far as what it says on the bottle, it says a special release pumpkin ale is available for a limited time with a new style every few months. Pumpkin ale special release. Schlafly pumpkin ale blends spices of harvest with a full-bodied sweetness for a beer that tastes like pumpkin pie. Which is awesome, because most pumpkin beers taste like, not like pumpkin pie, they just taste like spices. So it'd be nice to actually have beers that taste like pumpkin pie. Let's see, brewed and bottled by St. Louis Brewery, St. Louis, Missouri. Special release. 8% ABV. Nice for a pumpkin beer. And it said, I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. Henry David Thoreau. So, yeah, I mean, label-wise, it's pretty cool. A little bit of a departure from what typically Schlafly does. But, yeah, it's nice. Not much to it. I like it, but I don't love it. So, we'll see. Like Schlafly's bottles in general, I mean, they always use really nice bottles with, like, glass etched stuff. And, just fantastic. This is a pretty new beer. Obviously, born on date would be 7/23/2014. Looking just about a month old. Yeah, pour that sucker. Get that head up there. Boom. Nice vigorous pour. 3 fingers ahead, receding quite quickly. Big, huge head, big bubbles all over it. Oh, I can smell it from here. Color-wise, that's nice. I would venture to say that's a little bit darker than most of the pumpkin ales that I've had. Could be just wanting it to be darker, but it does look a little bit darker. Nice carbonation in there, not a ton, but nice, and nice little murkiness to it. Not super, super, super overtly clear. Yeah, looks pretty. Head just a hair off white. Looks like it's got a nice creaminess to it. So yeah, let's see what the smell is. That smells like pumpkin pie. Like, hugely like pumpkin pie. It might be the biggest, most aggressive, in a good way, pumpkin pie nose I've smelled of all the pumpkin beers. I mean, it's just... It smells exactly like pumpkin pie. Exactly. That's what it smells like. You know? It's what they said on there, which is your typical stuff. Your nutmeg, clove, do you know what I mean? Your spices, cinnamon, stuff like that. And pumpkin, like a lot of people say pumpkin doesn't taste like anything. Pumpkin tastes like something, and it smells like something. Otherwise, you would make gourd pies instead of pumpkin pies. So it smells like pumpkin pie. It smells really awesome. So I'm not gonna sit here and keep huffing it. I'm gonna drink this sucker. So cheers. That's really good. That's a really good beer. That's my favorite pumpkin beer. Which is kind of a weird thing to say, because there's a local brewery from my area did a review on their pumpkin beer. It's called Maple Mistress from Saucon Creek. It's my favorite pumpkin beer, even though it's a butternut squash beer with maple, so it's kind of like departure from the norm because you absolutely taste the butternut squash and there's a ton of maple in it, so it's kind of like its own thing. So I would put this second to that, but I would probably put this little leader in the clubhouse. First with a close second being Fegley's Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Yeah. So yeah, this is really good beer. Tastes exactly like pumpkin pie. It's not overly sweet either, which is a lot of pumpkin beers tend to be that way. They just be sweet. People are like, oh, it's really good, sweet. This is not overly sweet. It just tastes exactly like a pumpkin pie. Exactly. Exactly. With a little bit of spiciness to it. Not your typical spices like they're saying on here, like almost like a tiny bit of heat to it, but not an alcohol heat. Like a peppery heat in a good way. I don't know. It just tastes really good. Rating wise, I'd probably give it like a 93. This is a really good pumpkin beer. I don't even know what I rated the Fegley's. If it's the same as that, then it's that close. But I give it a 93. Overall, availability wise, I cannot get any Schlafly stuff at all in my area. But I know where to get it in New Jersey, so if I'm out there, I can get it. So I'll give it availability of like a 2, 3, because I know where to get it, but it's not really close in Northeast PA. As far as cost to, I have no idea. I didn't buy it. Someone gave it to me. Comes in 6 packs, so I'm assuming it's going to be anywhere from $10 to $15. If that's the case, it's probably 7, 8 on a value scale. So yeah. Yeah. Low to mid 90s. Low on availability scale for northeastern Pennsylvania and high on the value scale if what my pricing is, what I'm thinking is correct. Because a lot of the pumpkin beers, especially the really good ones in this area, come in 4 packs for around like $12. So if you're talking about a 6 pack, which I know it comes in, and it's in that same price point, then it's probably going to trump those other ones. But yeah, if you like pumpkin beers and you want to try the best, in my opinion, Schlafly's Pumpkin Ale, it probably beats them all out for me. The further ones I've had, I'm sure there's a bunch out there I haven't had, but if you're Pumpkin and your Warlock and Fegley's, Weyerbacher, Shipyard, like all the Northeast United States based ones, winner for me. You could like good beer in general. It's a good beer. Not a huge pumpkin beer guy in general, but this is a really good beer. This is something I would drink and want to have, not as a novelty, just as a really good beer. So yeah, Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Another review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, you hate it, or somewhere in between, please leave comments in the comment section below. And if you do enjoy it and you like it, please share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're infinitely more active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there. We put review previews and review updates and contests and beers that we're drinking that we're not reviewing and just randomness. So if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there. Massive Beers in all those 3 places. So yeah, another one down, another one in the books. So hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a really good beer. And hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.